The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Write what you know. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. If voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Life is short, break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that made you smile. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Explore. Dream. Discover. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Write without pay until somebody offers to pay. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks, and starting on the first one. I have found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. In a good bookroom you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint.